Welcome to Pull the Pin Already, War Room Edition. Back again. Jim here. Joining
Back
me as
again with
usual.
Jim. Nate here.
Nate. How you doing, Nate?
I'm good. How you been? Been a
Good,
couple
good.
days.
I actually too. I saw some comments on the on one of our social media. I don't know wherever we post it, and somebody was talking about making comments that he was a veteran or something. I told him to reach out, but I gotta have to check the website because maybe he didn't reach out or maybe the website's broken.
Maybe I should check comments. I'm not good at checking comments.
Yeah, I'm not a social media guy either. That's the thing. That's what we need. We need a veteran to get on here that's really into this social media stuff. That's what we need. But in the meantime,
We're talking about you. If you're listening, that is you. Come on in.
yeah. In the meantime, though, we've got headlines. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about here is some headlines. And you know how this works, Nate, because you've been on this show just a couple times, right?
This is my first time this week.
First again, right? Well, we bring up the headlines, and I have to, put a disclaimer out there. There's a lot of headlines I could brought up, but some of this stuff I'm just really tired of talking about. I mean, it's almost like the January 6th erection, the hearing. Nobody cares. Like, I don't even care. If I see a headline about it, I just don't even care anymore.
I didn't know that was still going on.
No, it's stupid. It's just whatever. I don't know. But the point is, I just found some stuff that I thought maybe we could talk about, and if not, then whatever. Let them complain. All right, so that's it. We'll bring up the headlines. We'll talk about it from our perspective as veterans. And here we go. The Global War on Terrorism Service Medal won't be handed out to everyone anymore.
Well, there is no global war on terrorism anymore, right? We're out of Iraq. We're out of Afghanistan.
Well, that depends. If you count domestic terrorism, because that's the new thing.
But that's not global war. That's just domestic war.
We're still part of the globe.
No, Earth's flat.
Well, right. Right. Well, in all seriousness, I thought it was kind of silly to be handing it out anyway. It's just like the Army Service Medal. You join, you get an Army Service Medal. Woohoo! You know what I mean? That one I get. I get it. Like, I'm not discrediting the Army Service Medal. I'm just saying you shouldn't be handing this stuff out unless people do something against global terrorism.
You only get the ASM if you graduate basic, right?
Right. And I guess you can make an argument that by joining, doing something in the rear, you're allowing someone to go forward. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. I just thought medals became candy after a while. And
what are you doing in the rear?
Hey, whatever it takes.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying, though? Like, I don't want to discredit people who stayed back with important jobs, but I mean, I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Everybody gets awards for certain eras they're in, and
well, don't they got three of them automatically. They got the Army Service Medal, they got the National Defense Service Medal, and the Global War and Terrorism Service Medal right off the bat. Three things for graduating basic training.
Which one was the what do you call fire guard ribbon?
That's the Army Service Medal, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, all right. I don't know. That's what we used to call it, the fire guard ribbon. But I think it's a good thing. Yeah, you're saying it's over. But you know what I see? I'm going to make a prediction here. You can mark it right now. We're going to go to some sort of woke awards. They're going to start implementing, the anti-racism awards and, gender conformity awards. You'll see.
Okay, I'll be on the lookout for those.
Keep your eye out. It's coming.
I'll be looking. Well, you know what else is woke?
Yep. Democrats want $80 billion to deploy 87,000 new IRS agents.
How much are they paying these people? $80 billion for 87,000. I'm not good at math, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm sure the $80 billion is not just for the agents, but
I was about to sign up.
They probably got to, do a yearly salary plus transportation. They probably calculate all in there what these people are worth.
I feel like every episode we do, there's $40 billion or more money just being thrown somewhere.
Hello.
Every episode, they're throwing money away.
In a recession, inflation's crazy, and these people are still spending money like it's going out of style. It has to be on purpose, dude. It has to be. Like if you this whole IRS thing, think about it. It's because they want to they have some 700 billion tax recovery plan or something. So you're spending 80 billion to get back what 600. I mean, like I get the big difference in numbers, but I mean, like,
Well, aren't they're spending more to get back less?
I don't know, dude. It's just so
I don't.
sad.
I don't. I don't know how much is in
It's just
back
sad.
taxes. It's pathetic, is what it is.
And you know, this isn't a partisan thing either. I mean, every Democrat, Republican have been doing this stuff for years, spending.
They need to spend 80 billion to support OPM for the backlog of retirement packets in right now. Get those people paid that are retired.
Oh man, yeah. Well, recruiting's down in the military too, big time. Nobody wants to go.
I don't understand why. I can't put my finger on it.
Well, maybe that's the unvaccinated, the dirty, unclean people. They're not allowing them in, so the rest of them are like, oh, I don't know, man.
I wouldn't join the military now anymore.
I wouldn't either. I'm not. My kids are forbidden. Forbidden. I will teach them how to shoot and defend this property right here. If anybody attacks us, we'll be ready, whether domestic or foreign. We'll be ready. I'll have a kid in each turret.
Speaking of foreign.
Yeah, so Pelosi leaves Taiwan for South Korea. So this is interesting, right? Have you been following any of this?
I just heard that China threatened something if she went to Taiwan. I have no idea what the hell is going on there. I don't know, I think Taiwan used to be part of China, but they broke away and became their own country, or I don't understand at all. No.
Well, there's a lot of dynamics in this here. First of all, I don't know who the hell the moron was in the administration, but he was saying, Biden even said before, oh, we stand with Taiwan. And then the moron was like, oh, no, we don't stand with Taiwan. Like, you have contradicting statements in the administration. You're just like, and then Pelosi's going over there. And then China was like threatening, like, this is going to be an act of war, blah, blah, blah. And they actually videos, they moved their tanks to the island. They were flying jets. So China was doing crap. They were definitely posturing. And Pelosi was just
she went there and they did nothing.
Right. And that's I don't know if they did nothing and we don't know anything about it, but I mean, Pelosi had to save, I think, her husband got investment in the chip company?
Oh, probably. So, I'm sure.
Yeah, he does. He have investments in that Taiwanese chip company. So she had to go and make sure that they were still able to make them rich so she can get all the rest of her ice cream for the year.
What's she going to South Korea now for?
She's doing a whole tour over there. I don't know why she's even doing a tour. I guess they can't send Kamala because Kamala would just ruin everything.
Pelosi might like the soju over in South Korea.
Well, that's probably why she went to restock her cabinet, her liquor cabinet.
Her overseas cabinet.
Yeah. She's forming her own cabinet at home full of liquor. Dude, it's funny when you think about it. Like, all right, I'm not making any accusations here, but rumor is that she's a big-time drunk. And that doesn't surprise me. And look at her husband. DUI. They're both drunks. And it just surprises me, or not surprise me. It's just like amazes me. Like, would you let these people watch your children? I wouldn't even let them dog sit. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even let them watch my dog. But yet we voted in our country.
I would, because she's got security to keep an eye on too. She's got a fenced-in yard. You know, she's
right. Okay, fair enough.
Ice cream.
As long as she's not involved, right? As long as she isn't involved. But isn't that crazy? Like, we will criticize celebrities for doing stuff. You know what I mean? And then here we vote these people in. They're just alcoholics. Like, are you kidding me? And I'm not ragging, because there's a lot of people with alcohol problems, and I'm not ragging them. Those are the people getting help, not running the country.
Well, alcoholics get help. Drunks don't.
Right.
So different. Alcoholics go to meetings. Drunks just keep drinking.
Drunks go to liquor stores.
That's right. That's right.
Well, it's just crazy to me. I don't know how we keep letting it, this stuff happen. And these are our representatives. And I guess, like you said, China didn't do anything. So I don't know. We thought World War III was coming again. So I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what to think anymore.
I bet you these guys are going to get some service medals.
Yeah, Al-Qaeda leader, I got to say this guy, Ayman Al-Zawahiri killed in U.S. counterterrorism operation.
Good for the U.S. That's one plus that this administration has done.
And that's what they believe this is about. You know what's interesting, though, too? I saw somewhere, I don't know how true it is because I didn't look at myself, but they actually showed a video, them reporting this guy dead like 4 years ago.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, that would have been Trump's administration.
Don't know. Maybe it was 2 years. I don't know when it was. But the point is they said, is this the second time this guy's been killed?
Did you see the? Oh, I see. So maybe they're making. You said this. They're making something up that this guy's been killed, but really he's already been dead for a while.
I don't know because to be honest with you, this looks bad on them. I mean, yes, it's a win for the U.S., but now that the administration is forced to come out and say Al Qaeda is still in Afghanistan because that's where they killed him, right? We supposedly cleared out of Afghanistan because there was no more Al Qaeda. Hello.
They killed him in downtown Kabul. On top of that, did you see how they supposedly killed him?
No, I didn't see it.
With
a missile, right?
Well, yeah, but it wasn't a warhead missile. It was a missile that legit had. They called them samurai swords on it. So when it came down, it just freaking sliced them all up. He was the only casualty. He was the only. You look it up. He was the only casualty. That's this weapon they've been using to not kill. Since he was in downtown Kabul, they didn't want.
Right.
I
was wondering about that because how do you hit a hotel or something with a missile in the middle of a crowded town? Yeah.
Yep. It's this warhead that doesn't have a warhead on it. It has knives on it instead, like real sharp metal. They call them like samurai swords. But when it deploys when it gets to its target and just cut you all up.
Wow.
So
yeah, but I
wonder if they went in and got him off the balcony or not.
Right. Well, I mean, you have to confirm it, right? Were they positive? I mean, were they using geo-tracking? The same stuff that 2000 Mules said existed, but they said, no, you can't track people. Like, what were they using? I don't know. I'd like to know.
Yeah, and the funny thing, I mean, he was found, he was out on a balcony in downtown Kabul, but they said it wasn't too far from the presidential palace.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why it's embarrassing for them. Because you're telling me you pulled out and so hastefully, leaving all that stuff because Al Qaeda was gone.
No, I think it was ISIS is gone.
Oh, ISIS. Oh, yes. Okay. So you don't mind Al Qaeda being there. It was just ISIS.
Yeah,
I got it.
Taliban, they allowed Taliban to take over because they agreed to help the U.S. get rid of ISIS.
Oh, okay.
But not Al Qaeda.
Oh, okay. So then how was this guy there and why did we take him out then?
He's the leader of, the U.S. doesn't like Al Qaeda. He was the leader.
But maybe he was keeping ISIS out.
True statement.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't understand what these people are doing anywhere. And there was nothing about it, right? Did you hear anything leading up to this story?
No.
You shouldn't either.
You shouldn't hear anything leading up to the story. It's good. It shouldn't be out in the media.
Well, I agree. I just, like at the end of the day, like there's no threat in Afghanistan anymore, right?
No, ISIS threat.
ISIS threat. Oh, so we left.
Al Qaeda's around the country. They're in Yemen. They're in Saudi. They're in.
Well, that's still a reason. Then why did we leave? Why didn't we leave a footprint there? Why didn't we keep our base and just operate out of that like we do every other country we go in?
Because we have samurai sword missiles.
And somebody had to be watching this guy, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
To think about it, they can find this guy in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? But they can't find a guy, who did a bomb threat at the White House that day, January 6th, right? Remember that day before?
I didn't find him. Oh, yeah.
No, they still haven't found him.
Oh, the guy that planted the bombs?
Yeah. They still haven't found him. But they find this guy. It shows you the corruption. All right, man. Like I said, it's so tiring talking about this stuff. I kind of want to.
But we still do it every couple of days.
Well, I kind of want to go back because I think Trump got everybody deeper into politics because he brought the drama into the politics. You know what I mean? Like he brought people into the politics through whatever social means, whatever. But I kind of want to see what the next administration is going to be like because Mike used to always rag it. Oh, it's all the same. I haven't really did a full round of watching politics like I have now. even though I'm
Yeah.
already bored with it. But I'd like to see what the next one does.
Yeah, to go the past 6 years, I probably was more involved in it. Well, not involved, but pay attention more to it than any time in the
Right.
past.
So I'd like to see what happens after this, because this may be the standard across the board. Like Mike seems to think it's all the same stuff. I don't think Trump's era was the same stuff, but it surfaced a lot of the same stuff. But let's see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll save that for another episode, maybe 2-3 years from now. Who knows? But until then, get involved. Get on the show. If you're a veteran, if you're not, and you love veterans, who cares? We'll talk to you too. Till then, Godspeed.
And pull a pin already. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.